Stadia took me and some other pastors on a vision trip down to Ecuador, and they wanted to show us pastors what we could do as far as church planting goes around the world. And I had this crazy idea one day.
Dave said, I have a crazy idea, but I want to see if you'll go for it. Connect doesn't have the funds for this year, but there is a woman in our church who has a heart for missions, and I want to present this to her, but what I want us to do is take them on a trip to Ecuador.
What if we take the money that we have got and we take 5 or 6 of these ladies down to Ecuador, and then at the end of the trip say to them, now would you be willing to step out in faith here and help fund this project?
Dave calls us up and says, hey, can Case and I come over tonight and we just want to talk. You know when you just feel like this is that God moment where he is opening the door, and are you gonna step through it?
It was a quick trip.
Everything was shoved into 2 days.
Which is insane, but we experienced everything we needed to.
On the bus ride home, I challenged them, like, can we do this in 30 days? Because everything is ready.
I think our hearts sunk a little.
I just watched them starting to talk to one another and dreaming and thinking, well, we could do this, we could do this. This fear started to creep up. Well, what if nothing happens? And every step of the way, I think God was just want to say, Dave, I got this, check this out.
We ended up raising that money within a month.
And I was floored. Like, how cool to get to be a part of this, to watch it happen, to watch the Lord fighting for every piece along the way.
But I just felt that this was not over. And it felt scary to think those words. We just did it, like we completed this. So I had called Andrea and I was like, hey, the owners of MONAT are from Venezuela, and a lot of people are fleeing to Colombia. What if we picked something along the border of Venezuela? And she was like, Jess, there is like a red flag need.
And we came up with a plan where she was gonna go to MONATions and present this to everyone. In 28 hours, the whole $87,000 had been funded. So we get this call then from an anonymous donor. They want to match the money for the last 2 Colombian church plants.
My faith was so encouraged, and I was like, God is not done. Stadia and Connect and MONAT and all the market partners and MONAT corporate, we were able to raise $350,000 and plant 4 churches in 4 months.
God can do immeasurably more than we ever ask or imagine.
We were a part of something so big that will change generations to come.